Hello and welcome to Thought for February the 25th. Our readings are Exodus chapter 38, Psalms 100 and 101, and 1 Corinthians chapters 8 and 9. And our thought is, if anyone loves God, he is known by God. Love is, above all, an active quality. Genuine love causes us to do things. It motivates our heart. Now, the things love causes us to do are not things we do out of a sense of obligation. There should not be occasions when we say, I suppose I'd better do it, especially when it comes to serving the Lord. Our meditations followed these lines as we read the start of 1 Corinthians chapter 8. Verse 3 tells us, but if anyone loves God, he or she is known by God. When God, who sees all things through his Spirit, knows that our professions of love for him come right from our hearts, we are known by God. But this is more than a one-sided sense of knowing. To truly know God results in a two-way relationship. David's Psalms show this. We read this morning, know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. Psalm 100 verse 3. We read a few days ago in Exodus, Moses said to the Lord, you have said, I know you by name. Therefore, if I have found favour in your sight, please show me now your ways, that I may know you. Exodus 33 verses 12 and 13. Knowing God comes through knowing his ways, leading to the realization that we are working together with him. 2 Corinthians 6 verse 1. One of the wonders of this, Paul told the Corinthians, is to realize that God is faithful and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13. Now, many of the believers in Corinth experienced temptations to continue to enjoy the fleshly advantages of attending idol temples and feasting there on the food that had been offered to idols. The idol worshippers saw this food as special because it had been blessed by temple priests. We have seen this happening in Indian temples. It is not difficult to see the modern equivalence, especially in prosperous countries, in the things that the masses idolize. In Corinth, athletic sports were idolized. It's no different today. People call them stars. Reflect on how much idolizing happens. Finally, we noted Paul's point. Every athlete exercises self-control. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. 1 Corinthians 9 verse 25. He tells believers, so run that you may obtain it. I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified. Verses 24 and verse 27. Disqualified? How can we safeguard against that? Does not the oil which lubricates all our understanding and ways of thinking result in success in our efforts to run effectively? This is the reality of our love for God, supported by our reading of God's Word. These provide the awareness that we are known by God. Loving God creates an inner strength. How real is your love? Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that Word to be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.